My name's A.T. Wells. Welcome to Nantucket Tonight. We're going to talk about this week's events, primarily the Nantucket Book Fair, and we have a guest here, Dick Burns. Welcome.
Thank you.
So you've been with the book fair since its inception, pretty much.
Yeah, the book festival started in 2012. This is our 5th year, and I joined the group, the founding group, a couple of weeks after it was conceived.
And it's grown every year. I mean, it keeps seeming to get a little more prominent, I would say.
I'd say that's true. I'd say the prominence has grown. The fair actually, the festival.
Festival, that was my mistake.
You have me saying it. The festival actually was largest in terms of author numbers last year, and we've always had because it's just a 3-day festival. We've always had problems with scheduling, and they were more acute last year. So we pulled back a little bit this year, and I think we have 26 authors this time around.
So it may be a little bit more accessible. You won't have to be rushing.
That's right.
To see everybody.
There won't be too many events going on at the same time, which was a complaint that people had last year, and rightly so.
Well, and that's nice that you're adapting to that. So now, let me ask you this. Let's just get through the basics. What are the dates of the festival?
Friday, June 17th through Sunday, June 19th.
Excellent. And how can people get involved? Where can they find information? Is there a website?
There is a website. The website has information on all the authors, and it has the full schedule is available there, and also the sale points for ticketed events. We do have a few ticketed events, lunches and breakfasts.
Where you can meet authors and discussions.
You can. There are events there are breakfasts with Jack Gantos, the children's author. Another breakfast with Alice Hoffman and Anne Leary, novelists, and those are great opportunities to meet authors. And those events though are a minimum. We keep them at a minimum because we want the festival to be free as much as possible.
Right.
So
what's that website that they can look this up
on? It's just NantucketBookFestival.com.
Okay, that's great. And if they wanted to pick up tickets, or I noticed you have a brochure, a guide.
I do.
Where can they pick those up?
These are available at the bookstores, Mitchell's and Bookworks, and at the Athenaeum, at a couple of galleries around town. I think the Bean has some. So they are available easily,
Excellent.
and will be from now through the festival.
Right. And you have a number, I know, of local Nantucket authors. You have, is it Nancy Thayer? I can never remember her first name.
Nancy Thayer.
Nancy Thayer, Miss Hildebrand.
Ellen Hildebrand.
And of course, Nathaniel Philbrick. Nathaniel Philbrick.
Right.
Who's doing his new book on Benedict Arnold.
Right. In addition to those sort of perennial favorites, we're also giving a kind of showcase this year, and I think this will be an ongoing thing. In the garden of the Athenaeum, we'll be having events by other local authors, and in the past we've simply had a tent in the garden where pretty much authors sat and peddled their books.
Right.
And this year we'll have a number of them giving presentations, giving readings. Some will be an interview, and we're hoping that will draw a good audience because they're terrific writers, and they're deserving of more of an audience than we've given them in the past.
Well, that's good. That's good. And so that will be more of an interactive.
Those events with those authors are on Friday, but on Saturday, all of the local authors, and by local authors we mean actual native Nantucketers, but also writers who may not live here but write about Nantucket.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
What are the highlights of the festival that you really, this year, you're really looking forward to?
Okay, well, first of all, we have two great panel discussions. One we're calling the War Panel. It's a discussion of American involvement in Iraq and Afghanistan. It has an amazing lineup. Other festivals are going to eat their hearts out.
Nice. Who's coming?
We have Sebastian Junger, who everyone knows, and who is the author of The Perfect Storm, of
Right,
course.
exactly.
But also War and his new book Tribe, that deal with the American military. And that panel will also have Emma Sky, who's an eminent English expert on the Middle East and on ISIS. Cale Weston, who's a State Department guy who spent 7 years in Afghanistan and Iran.
Wow.
And Matt Gallagher, who is a combatant.
Yes.
And has written a memoir
Now, when is
a
that?
novel.
When is that?
That is on.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I should.
That's why we all need this little book.
It should leap to mind. 11 a.m. on Saturday.
And now, is that a ticketed event? Where is that?
That is it's not a ticketed event.
So it's
That's
free.
A free event, and it takes place in the Great Hall of the Athenaeum.
That's a great place. I mean, start your weekend there, end your weekend there. The Athenaeum, go there all year long.
Okay.
Thank you, Dick Burns. Real pleasure.
Okay.
Inaugural guest
Okay. Thank you.
this week on Nantucket.